is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
First reading. A reading from the book of Kings, chapter 17, verse 1 to 7. A prophet named Elijah from Tishbe in Gilead said to King Ahab, "In the name of the Lord, the living God of Israel, whom I serve, I tell you that there will be no dew or rain for the next 2 or 3 years until I say so." Then the Lord said to Elijah, "Leave this place and go east and hide yourself near Cherith Brook, east of the Jordan. The brook will supply you with water to drink, and I have commanded ravens to bring you food there." Elijah obeyed the Lord's command and went and stayed near Cherith Brook. He drank water from the brook, and ravens brought him bread and meat every morning and every evening. After a while, the brook dried up because of the lack of rain. The word of the Lord.
Do you want to be happy in life? Are you trying your best to be happy, but are you sad? Today, Jesus gives the secret formula to be happy. Listen to the Word of God carefully and follow what Jesus says, and you will have eternal bliss in your life. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew. Jesus saw the crowds and went up a hill, where he sat down. His disciples gathered around him, and he began to teach them. Happy are those who know they are spiritually poor. The kingdom of heaven belongs to them. Happy are those who mourn. God will comfort them. Happy are those who are humble. They will receive what God has promised. Happy are those whose greatest desire is to do what God requires. God will satisfy them fully. Happy are those who are merciful to others. God will be merciful to them. Happy are the pure in heart. They will see God. Happy are those who work for peace. God will call them His children. Happy are those who are persecuted because they do what God requires. The kingdom of heaven belongs to them. Happy are you when people insult you and persecute you and tell all kinds of evil lies against you because you are my followers. Be happy and glad, for a great reward is kept for you in heaven. This is how the prophets who lived before you were persecuted. The Gospel of the Lord. My dear friends, all of us want to be happy. All of us want to enjoy this life. Whatever we do, whatever we say, we want to be happy. That is the purpose of life. I don't think there is a single human being on this planet Earth who wants to be unhappy, who wants to suffer in life. And as human beings, in different ways, we are trying to be happy. People have different clingings, different yearnings, different desires, different thirsts, and they venture on whatever they want in order to enjoy this life. Today in the Gospel, as I said in the introduction, Jesus gives us the secret formula he teaches his disciples how to be happy. First of all, he says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit." Poor in spirit. Who are poor in spirit? Poor in spirit are not the ones who do not have money. Even those who have money can be poor in spirit. In fact, I have met so many people who are rich but totally depend on God. People who recognize that God is the source of all blessings. People who have realized that they have to serve God with whatever they possess. And there are so many people like that, rich people who depend totally on God. So those who are spiritually poor are the ones who know that they totally depend on God for everything. In your life, do you depend on Him? Have you realized that you are nothing without Him? Think of fish. Fish need water in order to survive. Think of air. Birds need air in order to fly. We are also like that. We need God in order to live. We need to allow God to come into our lives, and we need to depend on Him. And when we do that, we will experience eternal bliss, eternal happiness in our lives. Today Jesus is saying, be bold, take courage. If you want to be happy, follow what I tell you. Do what I tell you, and you will never regret in life. Are you ready to take the challenge that Jesus gives us today? If you are ready, if you are courageous, you will experience eternal bliss in your life.
Sri Wachanayano